Professional football in America is a special game, a unique game. Played nowhere else on earth, it is a rare game. The men who play it make it so.
Hey, baby, let's go out there like a bunch of crazed dogs and have some fun.
Coming now, buddy. We on our horse all day long. Let's just kick that ball all day long. Pick it up. Don't stop. Pick it up. Let's go.
Get after the ball. Catch it with somebody.
Regulators, count up. We're coming.
Pro football is a mirror of early America, reflecting toughness, courage, and self-denial.
There it is. Wow. Whoa, good job. Good job.
I try to make a play out there, buddy. Nice job.
I'll prepare it too. Ready?
45 blast. 75 blast.
Keep on playing at this level now, huh? Keep it up, baby. Keep it up.
We're going to be here all day, baby.
Hang in there, little buddy. They're coming at you. You better smile.
Is this fun or what?
The game is wide open, not confined. X's and O's on a blackboard are translated into imagination on the field. It can be one man rising above the obscurity of the grim, no-glory duty of special teams. It is a lineman clawing through the carnage at the scrimmage line and devouring a quarterback.
Right, Fox 2 run on set,
The
ready?
game is perpetual motion. A swirl of flying bodies in constant collision. A 2.5-hour carnival of color, sound, and action.
I got a little something for you.
There's glory in the legends of this hard muscle life, and there's poetry in each season made of sweat and strife. But now's the time to work and strain at a sport that tests the spirit and challenges the brain.
Come on, let's go. Yeah, I'd like to have 75 degrees and sunny all the time too, but that's not football.
Do you fear the force of the wind, the slash of the rain?
We're going to play this through light and rain.
Go face them and fight them. Be savage again.
This lights your fireman. The pilot lights out.
This football team is coming into our place. We're standing in our way.
This is a game of the heart. Focus and finish.
A time for achievement, a time for purpose, a time for glory.
right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports on this Sunday. We are back with a quadruple header of football games for you tonight. Yes, right. Not one, not two, not three, but 4 games. And we're going to start things off with the Houston Texans taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. After that, we'll have the San Francisco 49ers at the Detroit Lions. And that'll be followed by, let's take a look, the next 2 on the schedule. A pivotal game in the NFC. It'll be the Chicago Bears, it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles at the Atlanta Falcons, and then we'll have the Chicago Bears playing the Denver Broncos. Excuse me. Those are the 4 games, that we have on tap for you here tonight. All right, our first game coming up, Houston and Cincinnati. This game has absolutely no bearing on the playoffs whatsoever. Both teams have been eliminated from the playoffs, but we go ahead and play out all the games here at Jammin' Sports. So it's a couple of teams just playing out the string. Evil Dead is 133-83. He is 50 games over 500. That he has tied a personal best, but we still have like a week and a half left of the regular season and the playoffs to go, so you might as well just say there's like 2 weeks left in the season. And he can, increase this. He could go to 60 over. You never know. Viking Skywalker is 51-43. He is 8 games over 500. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as we head out to Cincinnati, Ohio. For this one, it'll be the Texans and the Bengals here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. It's the Texans and the Bengals. Welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along on this Sunday. The first of 4 games for you here tonight. Houston at 3-11, they've been eliminated. Cincinnati at 6-8, they have also been eliminated from postseason play. 2 teams playing out the string. Let's see how it goes. The Texans will get the ball first, run away. From the 6-yard line on the return for Houston, number 82, Cam Robinson, out to the 27-yard line. And that's where Houston will start, 1st and 10. I'm sure Evil Dead will be along. He texted me earlier saying he'd be here. Davis Warren, the 2nd-year quarterback out of Michigan. Starting quarterback for Houston here today. Still suffering from sinuses, my goodness. Here we go, 1st and 10, Houston. 2 backs in the backfield. Warren in the shotgun. Warren takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to try to take off, and he gets sacked back at the 22-yard line, a loss of 5. Tackle made by number 92, Lacey Holmes, the 4th-year defensive end out of Sam Houston. A loss of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd and 15. Just underway, live from Cincinnati. The first of 4 here for you tonight. Texans come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Warren in the shotgun. Warren throws near side and caught by DJ Welsh out to the 28-yard line, a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up, make it a gain of, actually a gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 10 at the 28-yard line. So they got the 5 yards back. And now on 3rd down, 4 wide, Davis in the shotgun. 3 to the far side. Warren draws back. Looking, throws downfield and overthrows his receiver along the sideline. Incomplete. He was looking for Cam Robinson. A Bengal got shaken up. Injury timeout. The Texans go 3 and out on their opening drive. They'll have to punt. Justin Polk will come on to punt for Houston on 4th and 10 as the Texans go 3 and out on their opening drive. Overcast today, about 41 degrees. There's the kick. Excuse me. From about the 19-yard line on the return for the Bengals, number 26. That's Darius Odom, the rookie out of Illinois. And now the Bengal offense will come back out. William Rogers, starting quarterback in his 9th year out of South Carolina. The former New York Giant quarterback. Was a free agent, went to the Bengals. Don't think that was a smart choice. The Giants are in the playoffs, and they've won their division over in the NFC. First and 10 for the Bengals. 4 wide to the far side. Rodgers in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Granger in motion. Rodgers drops back. Throws to Granger, and Granger gets taken down at the 24. A loss of 3. Coming in there to make the tackle for the Texans, number 30. That's Toby Roberts, the 12th year defensive back out of Florida State. That'll bring up 2nd and 13 back at the 24-yard line. Bengals on the move, but they lose 3 on their opening drive, on their opening play of the drive. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Rodgers in the shotgun on 2nd and 13. Austin in motion. Rodgers throws down the middle and caught by the tight end, Nick Austin, out to the 37-yard line. Austin, the 12th year tight end out of Texas. That'll be good for 12 yards. It'll be 13 inches for Cincinnati at their own 37-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Rodgers throws outside, caught down the sideline. Isaac Curtis, and Curtis down to the 38-yard line. A 25-yard gain for Isaac Curtis. Curtis, the 9th year receiver out of the University of Washington. First down, Cincinnati, into Houston territory. The Texans went 3 and out. This is Cincinnati's opening drive. Bengals come out 4 wide once again. Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers drops back, looking, throws, dumps it underneath. Caught by Curtis down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 9, and that'll bring up 2nd and 1. (5:10) and counting. Here in the first quarter, 3 to the far side, 2nd and 1. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers looking. Rodgers takes off, and Rodgers to the 24-yard line. A gain of 5. Davis has joined us. Welcome in, Davis. Good to see you as always. The Texans went 3 and out, and this is Houston's opening drive. 4:40 left in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Bengals at the Houston 24-yard line. Rodgers pump fakes, looking, throws near side, and caught by Curtis out to the 17. Yeah, I saw that. A gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd and 3. I saw Detroit beat them. 2nd and 3 for the Bengals at the Houston 17-yard line. 3 to the far side. Rodgers in the gun. Austin in motion. Rodgers looking. Rodgers throws and caught at the 7-yard line. Making the catch, Ryder Hicks, the rookie out of Oregon. 17 yards down to the 7-yard line. Actually, 10 yards down to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal from the 7. 4 receivers set wide. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rogers looking. Rogers throws to the end zone, and a diving attempt, incomplete. Isaac Curtis couldn't quite get there. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 7. We hope Davis is doing well. Four wide for Cincinnati. Rogers under center. Rogers fakes the handoff. Watch out. He got hit as he threw. Incomplete. The pressure was brought by number 98, Bruce Crawford, the 7th-year defensive end out of Nebraska. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line. 3:43 left here in the first quarter. 3rd and goal from the 7. Rogers looking. He's got time, throws underneath, caught by Curtis, touchdown, Cincinnati. A 7-yard touchdown catch by Isaac Curtis as the Bengals go up 6-0. I used to like the Cowboys, Davis, back in the 70s when they had Staubach and Tom Landry was the coach. Ever since Jerry Jones took over, I don't like them. Bengals go up 6-0. And now Luke Jones will come on. Luke Jones, for the point after. Kick is up and good. Bengals lead at 7-0. A nice 10-play, 73-yard drive for the Bengals. 3:37 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 16 here at Jammin' Sports. The first of 4 games for you tonight. After this, we'll head to Detroit. It'll be the 49ers and the Lions. After that, we'll head to Atlanta. It'll be the Eagles and Falcons. And then we'll head to Denver. It'll be the Bears and the Broncos. There's the kick from the 3-yard line on the return. Cam Robinson once again for Houston. Tries to get outside and gets out to the 26-yard line. That's where Houston will take over, 1st and 10. Cam Robinson, the 3rd-year receiver out of Tennessee. Davis Warren comes back out to lead the offense. 2nd-year quarterback out of Michigan. Texans come out 4 wide. Warren, hands off. Nope, play action looking. He's going to take off, and Warren out to the 30-yard line, a gain of 4. And bring up 2nd and 6. As the first quarter churns along here, 3:15 and counting. Four wide for the Texans. Warren under center. Stud's in the house. Good to see you, Stud. Warren looking. Throws near side and incomplete. They were looking for the tight end, Sean Morris, the rookie out of Fresno State. Incomplete to be 3rd and 6 for the Texans at their own 30. Houston went 3 and out on their opening drive. They don't have a first down as of yet here. 4 wide on 3rd and 6. Warren in the shotgun. Warren draws back, throws downfield, and they finally get a first down as they connect with number 85. That's Donovan Aaron, the 6th-year receiver out of Southern Miss. And peace to you too, Stud Lover Boy. First down, Houston, as they work it out to their own 41-yard line. Well, this is the first of 4 today. Haven't been on very long. 1st and 10. Warren dumps it off underneath. Caught by Sean Morris again, the tight end coming across. Gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. We had our D&D game on yesterday. We tried out a couple of new things, camera-wise. Worked out well. On 2nd and 3, Warren in the gun. Warren draws back, throws, and incomplete. Led his receiver too much, coming across the middle. Looking for Xavier Hayes. And that'll bring up 3rd and 3 for the Texans at their own 47-yard line. 2:05 left here in the first quarter. 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the gun. Warren draws back. Warren in trouble. Warren's going to take off. He picks up the first down, and Davis Warren down to the 42-yard line. 11-yard carry for Warren, and that's a Texan first down at the Bengal 42-yard line. Texans come out 4 wide. Warren in the shotgun. Warren draws back. In trouble now. Throws near side. Caught. Oh, incomplete. He was looking for Travion Henderson, the running back. And the ball got knocked away by Trayon Taylor, the 6th-year safety out of Connecticut. 2nd and 10 for the Texans. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Warren in the gun. Henderson in motion now, empty backfield. Warren draws back. Throws outside and caught by Xavier Hayes down to the 31-yard line. A gain of 9. Make it a gain of 11, I'm sorry. And that'll be a Houston first down to the Bengal 31-yard line. Coming up on a minute left here in the first quarter. 5 wide, empty backfield. Warren in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Warren draws back, throws, and caught by Donovan Aaron out to the 27-yard line. Kickin' Uncle has joined us. How you doing, Kickin'? So I got Davis, Stud Lover Boy, and Kickin' Uncle here. Down to 42 seconds. 4 wide, 2nd and 6. Warren in the shotgun. Kill the Bengals. Warren draws back. Warren looking, steps up, throws outside, caught by Henderson. Tries to turn up field. Only picked up maybe a yard out to the 24-yard line. Bring up 3rd and 3 from the Bengal 24-yard line. 15 seconds left. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. In the I formation, Warren throws, caught by Sean Morris, the tight end, out to the 18-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 6. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 5 seconds left. Mario Smith, the safety, on the tackle in his 10th year out of Wisconsin. Clock runs, and that's the end of the first quarter. Bengals up 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. We start the second quarter, 1st and 10 Houston from the Bengal 18. Warren looking, throws down the middle, caught coming across. DJ Welsh down to the 4-yard line, a gain of 14. Welsh in his 5th year out of Arizona State. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Texans trying to tie this one up. 1st and goal from the 4. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Warren in the shotgun. Warren draws back. Warren looking, throws underneath, caught, no, dropped. Donovan Aaron couldn't hold on. He took a pretty good shot by Mario Smith, the safety. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Houston comes out. Warren in the shotgun. 2nd and goal. Warren looking. Warren rolls out. And now Warren's going to take it himself in for the touchdown. On the bootleg, a 4-yard touchdown run by Davis Warren. 2nd-year quarterback out of Michigan. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this one up. Dylan Lance, the 6th-year kicker out of Ohio State, will come on for the point after. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 7. 7:25 left to play here in the first half. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 16 here at Jammin' Sports. We have the 49ers and the Lions after this. And that'll be followed by the Eagles and Falcons and the Broncos and the Bears. All coming up tonight. And now the kickoff by Lance from the 6-yard line this time on the return. This is Darius Odom, and Odom out to the 31-yard line, the rookie out of Illinois, and Cincinnati will take over. Who do these teams play in the final week of the season? Next week. Again, both teams are out of the playoffs, just finishing up the schedule. Cincinnati will play at Indianapolis next week, and Houston will play at Seattle to wrap up the regular season. 3 to the near side. Rogers under center, 1st and 10. Rogers hands off to Granger, and Eric Granger out to the 34-yard line, a gain of 4. He's 2nd and 6. Granger, the 5th-year running back out of UCLA. We're tied at 7 with 7 minutes left in the half. Bengals come out. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers hands off to Granger again, and Granger picks up a yard to the 36-yard line and bring up 3rd and 5. Tackle made by Zach Martin, the linebacker, in his 8th year out of Montana. Big 3rd down now for Cincinnati. 3rd and 5 from their own 36. 4 wide for the Bengals. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers looking. Rogers throws, and he totally misfired. He had 2 receivers in the area looking for Kedrick Mosley along the sideline. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down, and the Bengals will have to punt. Mark Erickson back to punt for Cincinnati. Erickson gets the punt away. Caught at the 15-yard line by Cam Robinson, brought back out to the 19, and that's where Houston will take over. We're tied at 7. 6:21 left to play here in the first half. We haven't seen Evil Dead yet tonight. First and 10. 5 wide for Houston. Warren in the shotgun, starting from their own 19-yard line. Warren looking. Warren, he's going to throw it deep down the sideline, and just overthrew his receiver downfield, Xavier Hayes. Well covered by Mario Smith. It'll be 2nd and 10 back at the 19-yard line. 6:15 left to play here in the first half. First of 4 games for you tonight. On 2nd and 10, 4 wide. Warren in the shotgun. Warren draws back. Warren's going to take off, and he slides at the 29, just shy of the marker. A gain of 9 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and inches. Under 6 minutes left in the first half. 3rd down, 3 to the far side. Warren in the shotgun. Takes the snap, throws quickly across the middle, where it's caught by Xavier Hayes down to the 38-yard line. That'll be a gain of 9 and a first down for Houston. Xavier Hayes in his 6th year out of Arizona State. Making the tackle, number 24 for the Bengals, Taz Holmes, in his 2nd year out of Nebraska. 1st and 10, Houston. They'll start from their own 38. in the I formation. Warren under center. Warren fakes the handoff, throws outside, caught by the fullback. That's Sam Gash in his 17th year out of Alabama, the former Raven. And that'll be a gain of 10 out to the Texan 48-yard line. Under 5 minutes left in the half. 1st and 10 from their own 48 in the I formation. Warren under center. Warren to Henderson. And Henderson across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 5. Travion Henderson, the second-year back out of Ohio State. Texans now in Bengal territory. Houston trying to take the lead for the first time. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Warren in the shotgun. Warren back to throw. Throws downfield. Caught wide open. Touchdown, Xavier Hayes. 47 yards. A 47-yard touchdown catch by Xavier Hayes. The safety was late getting over, trying to cover. Kicking Uncle likes that. As Houston now goes up 13-7. And now Dylan Lance will come on for the extra point. Nice drive by Houston. Lance for the point after. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Texans lead it 14-7. 4:20 left to play here in the first half. Here at Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio, Week 16 here at Jammin' Sports. A reminder, both these teams have been eliminated from the playoffs. Neither team can make the playoffs. They're just finishing up the schedule. The Texans at 3-11. The Bengals at 6-8. And now Lance will kick off. From the 4-yard line on the return this time for Cincinnati, trying to pick up the number there. Number 81. That's Ryder Hicks, the rookie out of Oregon, on the return. 1st and 10 Bengals now at their own 28, down by 7. 4:16 left in the half. Now Cincinnati will get the second half kickoff. Bengals come out 4 wide, single back. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers looks downfield. Rogers in trouble now. He's going to throw it off balance. Gets it out to Hicks. Down the sideline. Ryder Hicks all the way down to the 37. I'm figuring up the yardage. 35 yards to Ryder Hicks. Boy, that was a nice catch. Under 4 minutes left to play in the first half. 1st and 10 Cincinnati at the Houston 37-yard line. Bengals come out. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers looking in trouble, rolls out and still in trouble, and he takes a sack back at the 49-yard line. A loss of 12. Making the sack, number 94, Kevin Terrell, the third-year defensive end out of Virginia Tech. Or out of West Virginia, excuse me. He's a Mountaineer. A loss of 12. It'll be 2nd and 22 for Cincinnati. Rogers, he's a veteran quarterback. He should have got rid of that one. 3:35 and counting here in the first half. Texans lead the Bengals 14-7. 4 wide for the Bengals. Rogers in the shotgun. 2nd and 22. Rogers hands off to Granger. And Eric Granger out to the 39-yard line. That'll be a gain of 11. And that's going to make it a gain of 9. I'm sorry. It'll be 3rd and 13. My math is off today. 3rd and 13 for the Bengals 5 wide empty backfield at the Texan 39-yard line. Rogers in the gun. Rogers back. Rogers looking. He's got all day. The protection breaks down. He's got to take off. And Rogers will slide at the 33-yard line. A gain of 7. But that's going to bring up 4th and 6 at the Texan 33-yard line. It'd be a 50-yard field goal from here. And the Bengals are going to try it. Luke Jones, the 12th-year kicker out of Miami, from 50 yards. Kick is up. And he missed it. He missed it to the left. He Vanderjacked it. No good. Remains a 14-7 ball game in favor of the Texans. And now Houston's going to take over in pretty good field goal range, or pretty good field position, I should say. 2:19 left in the half. Let's see if the Texans can score again. They can make it a 2-score game going into halftime. First and 10 from the 40-yard line. That's Warren in the shotgun. Warren throws outside. Caught on the sideline by Donovan Aaron. Out to the 46-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 14 yards. And that'll be a Houston first down. And that also stops the clock with 2:14 left as he got out of bounds. On first and 10, Warren gets flushed out of the pocket and sacked back at the 46-yard line. Sack made by Lacey Holmes, the 4th-year defensive end out of Sam Houston. A loss of 8. As we hit the 2-minute warning, live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio, Week 16 here at Jammin' Sports. Texans lead it 14-7. On 2nd and 18, 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the shotgun. Warren draws back, throws down the middle, and incomplete. Looking for Xavier Hayes. He took a pretty good shot. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 18 for the Texans at their own 46. On 3rd down, Warren under center. Warren to Henderson. And Henderson to the 49-yard line. A gain of just 2. It's going to bring up 4th down. He's well shy of the first down. That was an interesting play call. I would have thrown. Bengals take a timeout. They want to have time to score, possibly tie this one up going into halftime. The Texans will punt from their own 49. Justin Polk back to punt as Polk gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline, out of bounds at the 15. And that's where the Bengals will take over. 1:49 left in the half. The Bengals have 2 timeouts. Can they cut the lead? Can they tie it up? Sports Davis says, killed him. Davis doesn't like the Texans. 4 wide for the Bengals. Rogers in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Rogers looking. Throws down the middle. Caught coming up across the middle. Making the catch, Isaac Curtis out to the 24. A gain of 8. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. 1:35 and counting. Here in the half. Four wide for Cincinnati. They go to the hurry-up offense. Rogers looks downfield. Throws near side. Caught by Nick Austin, the tight end. Out to the 29, a gain of 5. And that will be a Bengal first down. .120 left to play here in the half. 5 wide for the Bengals this time. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers throws quickly across the middle. Caught by Isaac Curtis out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 11. And that'll be a Houston first down, or Cincinnati first down, out to the 40-yard line. Coming up on a minute left here in the first half. 3 wide to the near side. Rogers in the gun. 1st and 10. Rogers back. Throws down the middle. Caught by Eric Granger out of the backfield, out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 14 across midfield. First down, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a timeout. With 51 seconds left to play in the half, they have 1 timeout remaining. Eric Granger in his 5th year out of UCLA. 1st and 10 Bengals now. At the Houston 46, 4 wide. Rogers in the gun. Rogers, well, they pick up the blitz nicely. They throw quickly downfield. Jump ball, incomplete. Curtis couldn't come down with it. It was broken up by Xavier Morgan, the 4th-year defensive back out of Western Carolina. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bengals at the Houston 46. 3 wide to the far side once again. Rogers in the gun. Rogers back. Rogers in trouble, rolls out, throws back across to Granger, turns upfield, and he's out of bounds at the 42. A gain of 3. That'll stop the clock with 38 seconds left. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Bengals at the Houston 42-yard line. Bengals come out 5 wide this time, empty backfield. Rogers in the shotgun, back to throw. Rogers throws down the middle, wide open down the center is Nick Austin, the tight end, down to the 18-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 24 yards. And now the Bengals are definitely in field goal range. Clock is running. They're holding on to that timeout. They got to get up there if they want to take a shot at the end zone. 17 seconds. Rogers in the gun. Wasting a lot of time. Rogers back, pump fakes. Looking, rolls out. He's in trouble. He's going to take off, and Rogers out of bounds at the 7-yard line. A gain of 11, but they wasted a lot of time. Only 5 seconds left. They'll have to go ahead and kick the field goal. So Luke Jones will come on. This will be a 24-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it's good. And with 4 seconds left in the half, the Texan lead is now 14-10. So the Bengals will kick off. Most likely they will kick it through the end zone. They won't risk a return. With the new kickoff rules like they are, I wouldn't risk a return either. Just let them have it at the 30-yard line. There's the kickoff by Jones. And it goes to the end zone, touchback. And now the Texans will have it at their own 30 with 2 seconds left here in the first half. Houston up 14-10. 4 wide. They're going to try a Hail Mary. They're going to try something. Warren in the shotgun. Warren back. Warren looking. And incomplete. He just threw it away. We go to halftime. Halftime score. Houston 14, Cincinnati 10 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. We go to the third quarter. Houston leads the Bengals 14-10. The Bengals will get the second half kickoff with a chance to take the lead on the opening drive of the second half. Lance will kick from the 7-yard line on the return. This is Odoms. Darius Odom out to the 37-yard line. Not a bad return. And that's where Cincinnati will take over. Down by 4. They can take the lead here if they get a touchdown. Once again, both teams are out of the playoffs. They're just finishing up the schedule. This game is meaningless in the playoff picture. Rodgers in the shotgun, 4 wide. Rodgers hands off to Granger. And Eric Granger out to the 42-yard line, a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd and 5. When Cleveland won earlier this week, it eliminated Cincinnati. 2nd and 5. 4 wide. Curtis in motion now. As Rodgers throws down the middle and caught by Kedrick Mosley out to the 50-yard line, a gain of 8. Mosley, the 10th-year receiver out of Eastern Washington. 1st and 10 Cincinnati at the 50-yard line. Bengals come out 4 wide. Rodgers in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Rodgers drops back. In trouble now. They bring the blitz, and they get him back at the 40-yard line. On the sack, Zach Martin, the 8th-year linebacker out of Montana. Martin is one of a group of triplets. Ryan Martin is a linebacker for the Patriots, and Ty Martin is a linebacker for the Vikings. He's twin or triplet brother. They wouldn't be twin brothers; it'd be triplet brothers. A loss of 11. Be 2nd and 21 back at the 40-yard line. Four wide for Cincinnati. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers drops back. Rodgers looking. Throws downfield. Caught along the sideline by Ryder Hicks. Out to the Houston 44-yard line. A gain of 16. Toby Roberts made the tackle. 12th-year defensive back out of Florida State. And now it's 3rd and manageable for the Bengals. 3rd and 5 at the Houston 44-yard line. Bengals come out 4 wide. Single back. Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers back. Rodgers looking. Rolls out. In trouble. And he gets sacked again. Who is it again? Zach Martin on the sack. A loss of 14. Great defensive play by Zach Martin. It'll be 4th down for the Bengals, and they'll have to punt. He got in there quickly. He's got deceptive speed for a big man. And now Mark Erickson will come on to punt for the Bengals. It remains a 14-10 ball game in favor of Houston. Back to punt, Erickson. As Erickson gets the punt away. Fielded at about the 16-yard line. Bringing it back, Cam Robinson out to the 24. And that's for Houston. We'll have it 1st and 10. 5:51 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. We'll have San Francisco at Detroit up next. But our biggest game of the night is the one after that. Eagles and the Falcons. That's a big game in the NFC wildcard playoff picture right now. 4 wide for Houston. Warren in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Warren looking. Warren in trouble. Warren gets sacked back at the 17-yard line. Making the sack, Lacey Holmes. 4th-year defensive end out of Sam Houston. A loss of 7. It'll be 2nd and 17 for the Texans back at the 17-yard line. We've not seen Evil Dead tonight. 3 wide to the near side. Warren in the shotgun. 2nd and 17. Warren draws back. Warren looking. Throws down the middle. Oh, it's dropped by Travion Henderson. That would have been an easy 1st down for the Texans. And now it's 3rd and 17 at the 17-yard line. 4 wide for Houston. Warren in the shotgun. Warren draws back. Warren throws down the middle and caught. Xavier Hayes off to the races. Will he score? They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Houston. Xavier Hayes, 83 yards on the touchdown. Just coming across the middle. And Hayes goes 83 yards for the touchdown. And Houston now goes up by 2 scores. They're up 20-10. Evil is dead. What a catch and run by Hayes. Once he got to see him, he was off to the races. Dylan Lance for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Texans lead it 21-10. 5:09 left to play here in the third quarter. You got that right, kicking. Houston did this last season. They got hot at the end of the season. They finished 5-11. Houston has won 2 of their last 3 ball games after starting 1-10. It's like the Texans wait till they're eliminated and they start playing well. I don't get it. Lance will kick off. Actually, the Texans finished 10-6 last season. From the 3-yard line over the 20-25. On the return is Odom again, Darius Odom. Out to the 26-yard line. First down, Cincinnati. Some highlights. Rodgers getting sacked. And Rodgers getting sacked. He's had a rough afternoon so far. Houston up 21-10, an 11-point 2-possession lead for the Texans with 5:05 left here in the third quarter. Jimmy Jam with Kick and Uncle. Sports Day was here. Stubb was here earlier. The first of 4 games for you today. Rodgers in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Rodgers looking. Throws down the middle and led him a bit too far. Ryder Hicks couldn't make the catch. Roberts almost had an interception. Toby Roberts. 2nd and 10 for the Bengals at their own 26-yard line. Overcast, cool afternoon here in Cincinnati. Rodgers in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Rodgers hands off to Granger, and Granger to the 31-yard line. A gain of 5. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. .445 and counting. Bengals come out. Rodgers in the shotgun with the back on either side. 3rd and 5. Rodgers back. Sets up a screen pass. Caught by Granger. Turns upfield. And he's pushed out of bounds. He just barely got it. A 5-yard run after the catch for Eric Granger. And he picks up the first down. 1st and 10 Bengals from their own 36. 4 wide for Cincinnati. Rodgers, single back in the shotgun. Rodgers hands off to Granger. He gets hit in the backfield by Zach Martin. He's everywhere. A loss of 3. It'll be 2nd and 13 back at the 33-yard line. Nice play by Martin. Bengals come out 4 wide. Rodgers in the shotgun. 2nd and 13. Rodgers to Granger. And Granger trying to get outside. And Granger out to the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 6. 3:47 and counting here in the third quarter. Houston up 21-10. Bengals trying to get back in the game. They come out 5 wide. Empty backfield. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers looking, throws, and boy, he short hopped that one. He was looking for Ryder Hicks. Actually, he's looking for Nick Austin. I'm sorry, the tight end. It'll be 4th down, and the Bengals are going to have to punt. Mark Erickson will come on to punt with 3:34 left in the third quarter. Erickson gets the punt away. Fielded at the 19-yard line and brought back by Cam Robinson to the 22. And that's where Houston will take over, 1st and 10. Davis Warren, some highlights. That was the touchdown a moment ago. 83 yards to Xavier Hayes. That was on the last drive. 1st and 10 Houston now from their own 22. .327 left. Texans come out 4 wide. Warren in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Warren looking. Warren throws outside and caught along the sideline. Making the catch, number 80, Sean Morris, the tight end, out to the 26-yard line. A gain of 4, be 2nd and 6. In the I formation, Warren under center. Warren fakes the handoff, looks downfield, throws, and caught on the run. DJ Welsh out to the Bengal 46-yard line. 28 yards to Welsh. 1st down, Houston. Well, Houston can just put this one away. They can make it a 3-score. Oh, look at that. One-handed catch. I didn't realize it when I saw it the first time. Houston can make this a 3-score game now with a touchdown, trying to put this one away. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Texans come out 4 wide. Warren in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Warren throws outside and caught. Sean Morris, the tight end, 2 yards out to the 43-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. Clock is moving, 2:15 and counting here in the third quarter. On 2nd down, Texans in the I. Warren under center. Warren hands off to Henderson around the outside, and Travion Henderson down the sideline. And he finally gets stood up at the 24-yard line, a gain of 19. 1st down, Houston. Tackle finally made by number 53. That's Logan Harris, 3rd-year linebacker out of Texas Tech. 1st and 10, Houston at the Bengal 24-yard line. Warren in the shotgun. Warren fakes the handoff, throws downfield, and incomplete. Looking for Sean Morris. Pass was broken up by Trayon Taylor, the safety. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Texans at the Bengal 24-yard line. Texans come out. Warren under center. Warren fakes the handoff, throws down the middle. Oh, Welsh can't hold on as that ball got ricocheted around. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10. Texans at the Bengal 24-yard line. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Warren in the gun. 3rd and 10. Warren drops back. Warren in trouble, and he gets sacked back at the 27-yard line. Sack made by Cedric Jordan in his 10th year out of Winston-Salem. A loss of 3 yards. It'll be 4th and 13. And the Texans will kick a field goal. This will be a 44-yard field goal attempt by Dylan Lance, who would put Houston up by 2 touchdowns. As their drive stalls out at the Bengal 27-yard line from 44 yards. Dylan Lance, the kick is up, and it's good. And the Texans go up 24-10. A 2-touchdown lead for Houston. 57 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 16 here at Jammin' Sports. And now Lance will kick off. This will be fielded at about the 8-yard line. Bringing it back is Odom. And Darius Odom out to the 27-yard line. Excuse me. 1st and 10, Cincinnati now. From their own 27 with 53 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Bengals come out, 4 wide, single back. Rogers in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Davis is back with us. Rogers in trouble, throws, dumps it off to Granger out of the backfield, and Eric Granger to the 37-yard line. A gain of 9. That'll bring up 2nd and inches for the Bengals. Down to 32 seconds left here in the third quarter. On 2nd and inches from the 37. Rogers in the shotgun, 4 wide. Rogers fakes the handoff. Rogers is going to take off, and he picks up the first down out to the 45. A gain of 8. First down, Cincinnati. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. At the end of 3, Texans lead at 24-10 here at Jammin' Sports. Back here at Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio, we go to the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 Bengals at their own 45-yard line. Rogers in the gun, 5 wide. Curtis in motion. Rogers throws down the middle and caught by Nick Austin out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 9. That's going to bring up 2nd and inches. .742 and counting. 4 wide for the Bengals. Rogers in the shotgun on 2nd down. Rogers to Granger. And Eric Granger picks up the first down. 4 yards out to the 42-yard line. Bengals down by 2 touchdowns, trying to come back. We have an injury timeout as Potts goes to the sideline. Mark Potts, the defensive tackle in his 3rd year out of South Florida. 1st and 10 for the Bengals at the Houston 42-yard line. Bengals come out 5 wide. Rogers in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Rogers throws near side. Caught by Granger. He's tackled immediately for a 2-yard loss. Zach Martin, who else, comes in and makes the tackle for the Texans. It'll be 2nd and 12. Back at the 43-yard line. Clock is moving. 7:20 and counting. Bengals down by 14. They'll have it 2nd and 12 at the Houston 43-yard line. 4 wide. Rogers in the gun. Rogers looking. Throws near side, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Zach Martin again. He's everywhere. And that'll bring up 3rd and 12 for the Bengals at the Houston 43-yard line. Bengals come out on 3rd down. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers drops back, throws near side, and it's dropped by Granger. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Well, there's just over 7 minutes left. You're down by 14. Bengals will probably go for it. I would. And they are. Bengals come out 5 wide. Rodgers in the shotgun, 4th and 12. Rodgers looking. Rodgers got hit as he threw, incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. The Bengals go for it on 4th down and come up empty. And the Texans will take over. This would be a mild upset, just based off records. Both teams are out of the playoffs. Some highlights: that was the catch by Xavier Hayes, the 83-yard touchdown. That was another touchdown by Hayes earlier in the game. Houston now, look for them to keep it on the ground, try to run the clock here. Try to secure the win. The Bengals would fall to 6-9, and Houston would be 4-11. 3 to the far side. Warren in the shotgun. Now they shift, and now the 3 go to the near side. Warren in the gun. Warren draws back. Warren throws down the middle, and he threw it behind his intended receiver, Sean Morris. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line. .6:53 left to play. Texans come out 4 wide. Warren in the gun. Hands off to Henderson. And Travion Henderson to the 49. A gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Clock keeps moving. 6:40 and counting. Texans up 24-10. On 3rd and 5, 5 wide. Warren in the shotgun. Warren draws back. Throws down the middle. Wide open. Making the catch. Xavier Hayes, who's having a big day. 170 yards receiving now. All the way down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 19 yards and a Texan first down. Xavier Hayes is having a huge day. .6:10 and counting. Texans come out in the I formation. Warren under center. Warren to Henderson. And Henderson gets bottled up at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Tackle made by Jerome Charles, the second-year linebacker out of Tennessee State. 2nd and 10 for Houston. At the Bengal 32. 4 wide for the Texans. Warren under center. Warren to Henderson. And Henderson gets bottled up. A loss of a yard, be 3rd and 11. Waldo stopped by yesterday during the D&D game, but he didn't stay very long. And that's the first time I've seen him in like 3 weeks. 3rd and 11 for the Texans. 5 wide from the Bengal 33. Warren looking. Warren throws deep. Wide open down the middle. Caught by Sean Morris, the tight end, to the 6-yard line. A gain of 27 yards. First down, Houston. I have not seen him in here tonight, though, Steph. I was surprised he jumped on yesterday because I hadn't seen him in a long time. 1st and goal, Houston from the Bengals 6. Texans come out 4 wide, single back. Warren takes the snap, throws a fade, and it's incomplete. That was broken up in the end zone there by Kim Phillips, the 4th-year defensive back out of Duke. 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. Texans come out in the I, 4:38 left. Warren to Henderson, and Henderson down to the 4-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 4. Don't forget, we have 3 more games. The next one coming up is the 49ers and the Lions. We'll be up in Detroit. That's a big game for San Francisco. Viking Skywalker has joined us. This is our first game out of 4. 3rd and goal, Warren with Henderson in motion. Empty backfield now. Warren looking. Warren rolls out, and Warren throws incomplete. 4th and goal from the 4-yard line. Houston will just kick a field goal. That'll make it a 3-score game. Texans overall have played well today. And now Dylan Lance from 21 yards. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. And the Texans lead at 27-10. A 17.3 possession lead for Houston. With 4:02 remaining. 49ers Lions next, and that'll be followed by the Eagles and the Falcons, and that'll be followed by the Bears and the Broncos. It's all coming up tonight here at Jammin' Sports. Is Evil Dead in here? I don't see him. He has yet to say anything. And now there's the kickoff. From the 3-yard line on the return, Ryder Hicks out to the 23-yard line. I never got a pick in this game from Evil Dead. Evil Dead currently sits at 50 games over 500. He has tied his personal best. Bengals will start from their own 23, 3:59 left. 4 wide, Rodgers in the shotgun. They're down by 3 scores. Rodgers back to blitz, gets it outside to Granger. And Granger goes down the 24-yard line, gain of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Clock is moving, 3:45 and counting. I took a nap from like 1 to 4 my time. That'd be 2 to 5 Eastern. On 2nd and 9, they throw downfield, and it's caught by Isaac Curtis all the way out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 21. And that'll be a Cincinnati first down. Clock is moving as we're coming up on 3 minutes left. Rodgers throws to the near side and caught along the sideline. No, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 45. That'll stop the clock with 3:05 left. Houston's going to be 4-11, and the Bengals are going to be 6-9. On 2nd and 10 from the 45, Rodgers throws near side and nearly picked off. Who else? Zach Martin. He's been everywhere. Martin's really played a great game today. I'm updating the standings as we speak right now. The only thing in doubt right now is the final score. 3rd and 10 from the 45-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun, 4 wide. Rodgers back. Rodgers throws and caught underneath by Ryder Hicks. He fumbles. The Texans pick it up. Coming back the other way down the sideline. Number 28, Ray Thomas, recovers the loose football. The 9th-year safety out of Iowa. And the Texans get it back. I think you can stick a fork in the Bengals. They're done today. A mild upset today. 1st and 10 for the Texans at the Cincinnati 41-yard line. 2:52 left. I usually take a short nap on Sunday. Evil Dead has joined us. Warren hands off to Henderson. And Henderson out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. Evil Dead probably would have picked the Bengals in this one. So I guess he's glad he didn't make a pick in this one. We got 3 more games. We have the 49ers and the Lions up next. in the I formation. Warren under center. Warren to Henderson around the outside, and Henderson to the 37-yard line. A gain of 2, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 16 here at Jammin' Sports. Texans have this one in control. 4 wide, Warren in the shotgun, 3rd and 6. Warren hands off to Henderson, and Henderson out to the 31. A gain of 5. That's going to bring up 4th and inches. Evil is here, back from the dead. They're going to try a field goal. This will be from 48 yards. Dylan Lance, he hit from 50 a while ago. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Texans go up by 20. Texans a 3-touchdown lead, 30-10 over the Bengals with 1:15 left. We'll head to Detroit after this. 49ers and Lions. The Lions have been eliminated already. However, the 49ers, if they win and the Cardinals lose later this week, then the 49ers wrap up the NFC West. There's the kickoff. From the 3-yard line, Odom on the return. And Darius Odom out to the 25-yard line. 1:11 left to play. Houston up by 20. I don't know what it is about Houston. They always seem to win at the end of the season when they've been eliminated. 1st and 10. 2 backs in the backfield. Rodgers in the shotgun. 1st and 10 from the 25. Rodgers looking. Throws and caught underneath. Caught that time by Marcus Rose, 6th-year back out of Washington. A gain of 6 will be 2nd and 4. Neither team taking a timeout. Well, actually, the Bengals did. I'm sorry. With 1:07 left. Four wide for Cincinnati. Rodgers looking. Throws near side and caught by Nick Austin, the tight end, out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 6, and that'll be a 1st down for the Bengals. That'll stop the clock. He went out of bounds. 1:03 left. Four wide for Cincinnati. 1st and 10. Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers looking, throws, and caught by Granger out to the 50-yard line. Call it the 49. Yeah, they're allergic to playing good at the right time. Bengals took another timeout. 57 seconds left. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. 5 wide, 4 to the near side. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers looking, throws, and caught by Granger. And Granger out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd in inches. Toby Roberts on the tackle. Clock is moving. Bengals aren't taking a timeout. This one's about to be over. It's been over for a while. Rodgers in the gun. 2nd in inches. Rodgers back. Rodgers throws down the middle, and he's short-hopped, incomplete. Looking for Kedrick Mosley. We've got the 49ers and the Lions up next. About 5 minutes after this one's over. We have 3 more games tonight. 49ers, Lions, Eagles, Falcons, and Bears, Broncos. On 3rd and inches from the 41-yard line, Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers back. Rodgers in trouble, rolls out, and he throws it away. It'll be 4th down. 4th and inches from the 41-yard line. Bengals are going for it, down by 20. Rogers to Granger, picks up the first down as Granger gets to the 37-yard line and gain of 4 yards. First down, Cincinnati. They take their final timeout with 18 seconds left. They're delaying the inevitable, as they say. 49ers Lions up next. 1st and 10 from the Houston 37-yard line. 5 wide, empty backfield. Rogers throws it away. 15 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 10. Been a rough year for the Bengals. They'll be 6 and 9. On 2nd and 10 from the 37-yard line. They shift. 5 wide, empty backfield. Rogers in the gun. Rogers looking. Rogers still looking. Rolls out, throws near side. Caught by Granger. And Granger out to the 31-yard line. A gain of 6. And that's going to do it. Your final score, Houston 30, Cincinnati 10. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. 49ers Lions up next.